Esther chapter 1. And it came to be in the days of Ahasuerus. He is the Ahasuerus who reigned from India to Cush, 127-year provinces. In those days, sovereign Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his reign, which was in the citadel of Shushan, that in the 3rd year of his reign he made a feast for all his officials and servants. The power of Persia and Media, the nobles and the princes of the provinces were before him, when he showed the riches of his esteem reigned, and the splendor of his excellent greatness for many days, 180 days. And when these days were completed, the sovereign made a feast lasting 7 days for all the people who were present in the citadel of Shushan, from great to small, in the courtyard of the garden of the sovereign's palace. White and blue tapestries were fastened with cords of fine linen and purple on silver rods and marble columns. The couches were of gold and silver, on a mosaic pavement of porphyry, marble, mother of pearl, and black marble. And they served drinks in golden vessels, the vessels being different from one another, with much royal wine according to the hand of the sovereign. And drinking was according to the law, no one was compelled, for so the sovereign had ordered all the officers of his house, that they should do according to each one's pleasure. Sovereigness Vashti also made a feast for the women in the royal palace, which sovereign Ahasuerus owned. On the 7th day, when the heart of the sovereign was glad with wine, he ordered Nehuman, Biztha, Horbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zethar, and Carcass, 7 eunuchs who were in attendance in the presence of sovereign Ahasuerus, to bring sovereigness Vashti before the sovereign with her royal crown, in order to show her loveliness to the people and the officials, for she was lovely to look upon. But sovereigness Vashti refused to come at the sovereign's command brought by his eunuchs, and the sovereign was very wroth, and his rage burned within him. So the sovereign said to the wise men who understood the times, for in this way the sovereign's matter came before all who knew law and right ruling, and who were close to him, Karshena, Shathar, Adathma, Tarshish, Meres, Marsena, and Memucan, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, who saw the sovereign's face, who sat first in the reign, according to law, what is to be done to sovereigness Vashti, because she did not perform the command of sovereign Ahasuerus through the eunuchs. And Memucan answered before the sovereign and the princes, Sovereigness Vashti has misbehaved, not only toward the sovereign, but also toward all the princes and all the people who are in all the provinces of sovereign Ahasuerus. For the matter of the sovereignness shall go forth to all women, to make their husbands despised in their eyes, when they say, Sovereign Ahasuerus commanded sovereigness Vashti to be brought in before him, but she did not come. In this day the princesses of Persia and Media shall say to all the sovereign's officials that they have heard of the matter of the sovereignness, with plenty of scorn and wrath. If it pleases the sovereign, let a royal decree go out from him, and let it be recorded in the laws of the Persians and the Medes, so that it does not pass away, that Vashti shall come no more before sovereign Ahasuerus. And let the sovereign give her royal position to another who is better than she. And the sovereign's decree, which he makes, shall be proclaimed throughout all his rule, great as it is, and all the wives give esteem to their husbands, both great and small. And the word was good in the eyes of the sovereign and the princes, and the sovereign did according to the word of Memucan. So he sent letters to all the sovereign's provinces, to each province in its own writing, and to every people in their own language, that each man shall be master in his own house, and speak in the language of his people.